Welcome back to the channel, Rich family. So I gotta say thank God King Jesus for another day and another opportunity. Comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from, and I will definitely be sure to get back to you with a response. So let's jump into build number volume 94, and this is the two-way inside the arc creator. This small forward build is all about blending sneaky dunks with shooting, handling the ball with finesse, and also being a physical force on defense. So before we move any further, if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. So setting up build number 94, we're going to be coming out of the small forward position, and this build is going to be standing at 6'8". Now moving into that weight today, let's go all the way up to 246. And as far as when it comes towards this wingspan, you know, this is pretty special. Let's go up to 7'1". And this pretty much gives you versatility to impact the game in pretty much multiple ways. Now, physically, you're looking at a speed of an 85, not bad to start. Moving more down the line when it comes towards the agility, let's go all the way up to a 77. As for that strength today, we're going to put this up to an 85. And as far as when it comes towards that vertical, we're going to go all the way up to an 80. So as you can see, this build, physically you're a beast, moving well for this size as well. And on top of that, for that finishing, man, you know, we're going to go up to a 74 for that close shot. Moving into that driving layup, let's go up to a 70. As you get into that driving dunk, I'm going to go with a hefty 89. And as you can see with that standing dunk, make sure you go with a 49. And to wrap up this side, let's go with a 64 for our post control. So already pretty balanced when it comes towards this side of the ball. You do get some of those upgraded pro contact dunks, and the cap breakers are going to be very special and important for this build as well. The shooting stats are going to include an 89 for that mid-range shot today. As you get into that three-pointer, this is another area that I do enjoy, so let's go up to a 70. Moving into that free throw, let's go up to a 74, making you an all-around shooter capable of hitting shots pretty much from various ranges. Now, moving into the playmaking, this is something that is going to be one of these stronger areas. We're going to leave this pass accuracy at a 56. As you get to that 81 ball handle, this is going to be perfect for a lot of those animations, with a 75 for that speed with ball today. Now the rest of the attributes will be left over for that defensive side, but for the ball handling, this is just enough to be effective, really allowing you to get the best animations, so it allows you to be creative and create plays as well. On defense, this is where we're truly going to shine with a 70 interior defense, 85 when it comes towards that perimeter end, 60 for that steal today. For that block, this is even impressive with an 88. And then for that rebounding, you know, you're pretty dominant. So the rebounding stats, let's go up to a 70 for that offensive side. Moving into that defensive, let's go all the way up to a 91. And this is what you should be looking like once you get this build maxed out to 99 overall. So there's a whole lot of potential when it comes towards both sides of the ball. And my favorite thing about it has definitely got to be probably these takeovers. But as we get to the badges, we get 2 Hall of Fame. That's really going to allow us to, you know, spread the wealth pretty nicely. We get strong handle on top of that aerial wizard. Not a bad start, and the badges really let you pull off some pretty nice animations. Now, as far as for the gold, we do get 7, really enhancing your game all around. They're going to be focusing on the finishing, shooting, and also that defense. So we get box out beast, high flying denier, movable enforcer, off ball pass, pogo stick, slippery off ball with set shot specialist. So all around, this is going to be very important. Now we get 12 silver badges, giving us depth, covering various areas and aspects, making you one of the most versatile builds on the court. So we get brick wall right there, also paint patroller. Now you get challenger, handles for days with Deadeye, a lightning launch, pick dodger, shifty shooter, posterizer, rebound chaser, unpluckable, and also handles for days. So one of the better all-around builds that you can make this year, even when it comes towards the animations. Now you get about 9 bronze badges, which are really going to round out your skills, ensuring that you're pretty effective in all areas. Now we get ankle assassin, interceptor, physical finisher with float game. You're also getting paint prodigy, post powerhouse, post fade phenom with hook specialist, and also dimer. Now, if there's any types of changes and adjustments that you want to make, feel free to do it after you get this build maxed out and complete. You know, I think this is perfect. I went into depth with making sure that I unlocked certain badges at the minimum threshold. Also, when it comes towards the animation, so I really put a whole lot of thought into this build, and I'd appreciate it if y'all left a like on this video for that. So The takeovers that I would really consider choosing, especially for this build, are going to be the ones that give you anything from a plus 8 to 15 for the attributes, and possibly I would consider Silky Shooter takeover ability. That's going to enhance the shooting so much, making you one of the best shooters from anywhere on the court. Now, we get Above the Rim, Driver, Glass Warrior, Horse, Mirror, Paint Dominant, Slice, Physicality, New Ascents, Midi Maestro, Great Wall Eraser, and Board Beast. So it's all going to come down to your preference ultimately, but the best takeovers that, I would say for this build, anything with even Poster Machine, that's not a bad option. To get a 99 driving dunk on this build in Takeover, I think that's potentially very worth it. Now, even when it comes towards that defensive side, the plus 15 put towards that perimeter end, getting a 99 is something that, you can definitely consider as well. Or even if you wanted to add a plus 15 put towards that strength, personally, this is my favorite takeover to pick. Getting that 99 strength really hits different on that defensive side. A little bit more when it comes towards that offensive and post scoring, but just something to think about. Now, the cap breakers are really going to include a few different areas that I would consider. You can put it towards, let's say, the driving dunk, maybe even that perimeter defense, or, the strength all around. These are some key areas in what you'll want to pay attention to, and I think that's really going to progress the growth of this build today. Now, we're also going to be able to unlock a good amount of the animations. So, we get the Pro Contact Dunk packages, the first tier of Standing Dunk packages, the best jump shot bases and releases, upgraded Pro Dribble animations, and this build really has a combination of the most effective moves, and you can be visually impressive on this build as well. Now, if you were to make any types of changes and adjustments, do it after we get this build maxed out and complete. Let's go ahead and move forward, and I just want to say thank you so much for supporting and sticking through to the very end. So we get that Lamar Odom comparison, Tari Eason, and Danny Avdija. And coming up at build number 94, we've got the two-way inside the arc creator, a blend of shooting, dunking, superior ball handling, and some nice defense. So I just want to say again, this is one of the most rare build names that you can make. Very unique, and I think all around, this is going to be a build that can pretty much do anything that you want. So, I just want to say thank you once again, and of course to y'all, but our Lord Jesus Christ for another day and another opportunity, just allowing us to connect and build the most positive 2K Christ-like minded community in all of YouTube and the 2K community as a whole. So God bless every single one of you, and if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family, and last but definitely not least, with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.